course, winning these things outright. But now we have players like Raven King winning ignitions over him. Players like Big Mac outplacing him.
Very true, very true.
It's an interesting time we live in.
So Big Mac starting out with the Inkling right now, and then probably Sexychu going to be bringing out his characteristic Pichu again. We shall see.
Pichu's nuts. I'm actually surprised that we're not seeing like Thyroid play more Pichu than he's been trying to play characters like Palutena and Joker. And I mean, those characters are good too. But Pichu is insane. Yeah, I think this character, even though like it's consensus probably top 5, I think that's still sleeping on it a little bit. Pichu's crazy good.
Very true, yeah.
Right, so getting down to business on Pokemon Stadium. Going for the early spike. Not going to be enough to KO Inkling. Inkling having an excellent recovery is going to be very useful in this matchup, trying to avoid some of these edge guard attempts.
Yeah. I must admit, I'm kind of interested, though, by Big Mac's choice of Inkling. Because he does have a couple of characters in the belt. Notably, his Roy. I can see why he wouldn't bring out Sheik, but I guess we'll see how this goes in game.
A lot of the Swordy players tend to complain about the rats, Pichu, Pikachu. They just have such a frame data advantage, and it's so easy to get in.
Very true.
It can be a struggle.
And up smash. Yep.
Inkling is just a fundamentally sound character that also has some good frame data, and that roller combo can kill Pichu at incredibly early percents because it gives you enough time, depending on when you land the roller, to just give it extra juice on the charge, and it's the lightest character in the game. So that can lead to like kills at 60%.
Very true, very true.
Using that dash dance to mix up and scare this Pichu into shield. Big Mac looking comfortable currently in game 1.
Sexychu hasn't been able to get off a lot of lightning loops, but he's been going for a lot of these F smash reads. Obviously want to end the stock as soon as possible.
He's not getting much off of him. I don't even know if an F smash from Pichu would kill from center stage at 87%.
I think it would be close.
Mixing up with the back air.
And
What?
What just happened there? Seemed like the Splat Bomb almost got spiked by the thunder.
I think he just fast fell and died. I don't think Big Mac got spiked.
Well, he didn't get spiked. He might have been looking for a fast fall forward air to try and get Pichu more closer to the blast out, but
maybe. But in the end, he fell a little too fast. But okay, down tilt. Still in good position here is Big Mac, despite the what I think was an SD. I'm really still not particularly sure. I'll have to ask him after the set.
I think he looked a little bit surprised. Might have been SD. But
now Pichu's clawing his way back into this after that. You don't usually see a Pichu live to 170 plus. All right.
There you go.
Easy timing on that. Get the stock.
Very true. Sexychu has also been respecting Big Mac's space a lot. He's not going in carelessly. But he's not getting too hungry for these loops.
He's not grabbing at all. I feel like Big Mac's not afraid to shield. Because like the cross-up happens and then Sexychu doesn't press his frame advantage. So like he goes for these back airs and he drags it away safely. And you know, he does it safely on the shield, but he gets no reward off of it and he doesn't press his plus frames. Yeah. That's something you gotta do in this game, is make people scared to stay in shield and make them scared to press a button. Right now, Big Mac can just wait it out.
Yeah. You gotta be able to mix up your options, because that's how you do get those openings. Oh.
It's okay, we're good.
We're good, we're back at it. Down tilt.
Ooh, that forward tilt, I don't know if that's what Big Mac meant to press, but or maybe you just thought the spacing was a little different. So now you can just wait out this down smash, get a jab, easy damage.
But now Pichu is definitely at that percent where one roller is just going to be it.
He was at that percent 50% ago. Back throw, sure.
All right, back throw at that percent, yes, that might be a little bit different.
Inkling takes the game 1 victory, looking very comfortable despite some flubs. Let me ask him right now. Big Mac, was that an SD? I don't know. You don't know what happened? All right, he doesn't know what happened here. All right.
We'll review the VODs later.
Oh, he was starting a ledge trump and then something.
Oh, he might have been trying to go for the roll around movement on the joystick of the GameCube controller. and that caused him the fastball but missed the ledge.
Okay, that I could see how a ledge jump would lead to that kind of situation.
Yeah.
Really wacky, though.
Yeah.
Because it didn't even look like the strong spike of the thundercloud, right? Because that would send you at the fast downward spike angle.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even close to the cloud at that point. But yeah, that was probably a missed ledge jump.
That is one pink Pichu, dude.
And
I like the attempt to the dare. That's smart.
yeah.
You have this lead, and he did a directional air dodge off the side. That's the kind of thing that could like tilt you for the entire rest of the game. So definitely could have been some mental damage.
Plus, Big Mac might have been expecting from that more of a panic recovery option. Nice air dodge coming up from Sexychu.
See, look at this. That nair crossed out the shield, and yeah, you didn't eat a big punish, but you put yourself at disadvantage. You didn't like claim center stage off of that. If you're gonna take like a passive stance, you gotta get something out of it. And Sexychu's like going for these cross-ups. I just don't know what they're getting him.
And he's just constantly going for the same. He's always going for aggressive out of shield options. He's not going in for any grabs. He's always just whiffing on shield.
Yeah, you gotta threaten shield. That's the very important part of Smash Ultimate. Making people scared to shield, because shield is the weakest it's been in a very long time, and Smash 4.
Oh.
All right, that got you some dividends.
Nice catch from Sexychu. Just catching the beginning of the up B for Inkling.
It's hard to edge guard an Inkling, even if you're Pichu, one of the best edge guarders in the game. But you read that drift.
Inkling is a slippery squid, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely. But now the center stage is back in Big Mac's corner, and now the passive play is starting to pay off a bit for Sexychu. He finds some conversions here and there, and this is a good start, but no, he doesn't get that back air, and he pays the price.
Sexychu's starting to go a little bit more on the aggressive. He's starting to challenge more Big Mac's options.
These jabs just coming out in the clutch every single time Big Mac needs something. Just like a get off of me move, right?
Yeah.
So fast on the ground.
He was a little bit closer to that ledge. That would have caught Big Mac.
That almost KO'd off the top. The down smash was crazy.
Thunder Toes? Not quite, but... And...
Oh, okay. Catching him out of the mash. I like that with the up air. Even if you were forced into a tech situation on that platform, it also would have covered. It would have been really smart option selection from Big Mac. But F-tilt's awesome.
Thunder Toes.
That move's crazy.
Again, why is it so powerful? But here he comes, starting to come out with these grabs. And I feel like this is a thing that Sexychu just has to do a little bit more. He has to mix up the shield because Big Mac is only expecting aggressive options.
Now it's Big Mac's turn to be kind of aggro. Push this Pichu into the corner. The fair will break out of that situation. And now it's Big Mac's turn to try and answer back. The grab will connect, and that gives him the Pokeball.
Yep. Nice evasion coming out from Sexychu, and he's got to find this way in.
Down smash is just a good panic option for Pichu, as long as it lands, because it's kind of punishable. But working out here brilliantly for Sexychu. Well, he's trying to hang on now, and this is a bad spot, but wow, the delay.
Yeah.
Barely enough to hang on to this stock.
I just got to see how Big Mac's going to try and close this out.
Man, that falling Thunder Jolt, even on the parry, Sexychu was almost able to get the F-tilt to confirm out of it, which is insane how much positive frame advantage you get off of that Thunder Jolt.
Sexychu, though, starting to play more of the platform game, trying to get more of these Thunder Jolt confirms. He's definitely not overexerting against Big Mac. Interesting.
That jab could have been F-tilt, I think.
Oh
no! He misses the bottom hit. No. That certainly would have blown up Inkling. He would have been dead.
Yeah.
But now we have a very careful Inkling here, but it doesn't matter. And the pop-up from Sexychu as he takes the game.
You can see Sexychu starting to transition more that safe options. He didn't want to go too far, and he knew exactly what he needed to do.
He found the adaptation there by the seat of his pants. Big Mac did have a strong lead going into that third stock, but you know what? And if you hang on for dear life, anything can happen.
never matters against Pichu. You can't say anything about
That's
that
true.
when you're against Pichu.
He almost had the Thunder confirm, and remember, Pichu can just kill you at 0. Things like up tilt, fast fall, Thunder Spike. There's some silly stuff that Pichu can do, but I think actually Inkling can live from the up tilt Thunder Spike.
Yeah.
So the game 3 we go. And there's Warren. Look at him.
Look at
Hi.
Look at the dude.
Welcome.
Say hi to the viewers. So.
Now here's the thing. We're going to a game 3. I think no one else in this venue is more relieved that he's not fighting Kane right now than Big Mac. Because Kane has a very strong record on Big Mac historically.
But I mean, Sexychu
But
getting
Sexychu's
it
now
even.
bringing it to the decider match. To Smashville we go.
But granted, the other games though, most of the dictation has been primarily in Big Mac's favor. So Sexychu's still gotta figure out what to do. Because he's got to get more of these confirms, more of this consistent damage.
All right, this jab gonna not find the mark. And that's a perfect just roll turnaround to get the strongest possible punishment.
You can do that after, I believe, 12 hits of any multi-hit move. So Sexychu perfectly recognizing that.
That paid off, but now Big Mac has clawed back into the percent lead.
Going for the ledge jump right there. But
Sexychu has shown he wants to avoid that ledge whenever possible. Sneaking every which way, but instead, it's that forward air off the side. It is going to be the edge guard for the part of the Inkling.
I mean, Big Mac has been getting him with these 2-frame down tilts. So it makes sense that Sexychu would be trying to avoid that as much as possible.
Okay, that's an attempt at a combo. I don't know if that ever works.
I mean,
It must work at some point.
maybe if you jump into the Thunder, but not when you're standing still like that.
I don't know.
I ain't the Pichu main here.
Back throw. No, he's going for up throw instead. A little bit of a DI trap, I think, to try and land that follow-up up air.
Yeah.
Just F-tilt, dude. You don't need another move.
Yeah.
When the F-tilt lands on shield, just F-tilt again. It's the stuff.
Here we go. Sexychu's starting to get off more of these classic Pichu combos. Wants to get more of these confirmed damage.
I mean, he's got to get something. And that Thunder Jolt was an opening, I think, that he just didn't pull the trigger on a dash grab. Kind of unfortunate on the part of Sexychu as he falls a little bit further behind. Yep, and these down tilts going to keep landing.
Oh.
It's pretty easy to sweet spot that recovery. And even if he had grabbed the ledge, I think another down tilt was there.
Yeah.
So while that was an SD,
Big Mac was
you
ready.
can't really fault him for trying to mix it up.
So you see Big Mac actually dropping the multi-jab there because he saw Sexychu able to punish it before if he extends it for too long.
Back air to grab, not going to land, but okay, wow, 87 after the hit. Pichu is nuts.
What is Pichu?
A very, very, very strong character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch.
Booyah just not killing. Maybe at this percent it can get the kill, but
I think he's out of the window now.
But the problem is that Sexychu hasn't been doing... He's been building up damage, but it's been over a much longer period. He hasn't been able to get these really long confirmed damage strings.
I think Big Mac's just flirting with this platform to try and condition Sexychu into falling victim to a landing roller or something across the ground with roller. Because roller is a really easy win condition here, but you can't fall victim to too many more grabs like that.
Great.
All right, back air just going to buy the stage here. That was a missed ledge trump again.
Where are you going for, Big Mac?
Those ledge trump buttons are just not landing on the part of Big Mac. Whoa, that was like the weird flare hitbox of the forward air that just didn't quite get the job done.
Trying to go for the stage spike with the back air, but...
Okay, this is a bad spot to be in. But delaying the recovery, very smart.
Yeah, Big Mac hasn't been extending beyond the ledge, unlike Sexychu. But
Good parry, and you needed that parry, otherwise you were in big trouble. That shield was incredibly low, even for the small Pichu.
that was very close. Oh, the jump might have done it. That was a great effort from Sexychu.
Yeah,
Especially
he
near the
almost had it. Almost had it.
Yeah.
Just That last decision at the very end cost him, and he was in a spot where he couldn't make a bad decision. He couldn't make a single bad decision. And there you have it.